Okay, we're rolling. We're rolling.
Slide next.
We're rolling. I'm waiting for Jace versus Cody Rhodes, but for the guy that wanted me to do a woo for Ric Flair, woo! But anyway, we're gonna continue with I'm a little late. I had some business to take care of real quick, as quickly as I could get it. It was not very quick. It was probably about 30-minute trip, but we good. Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Also, how do we all feeling about Night Champions potentially getting canceled? How we feeling about that? How we feeling that there's a chance that it could get canceled? There's a chance it could get canceled because of all the Iran stuff, bro. Where should they move it if they cancel it in Saudi? Where should they move it, or should they just cancel it entirely? I wonder if they could just move it. But I think if they cancel it, they cancel it. It's like done. It's like over. It's over.
No one gets past us without a fight. No one.
F1 the movie, rated PG-13, in theaters and IMAX, Friday.
How you doing? Great. Couldn't be better. You look awesome. You smell awesome. Stop it. You are awesome.
Cody! Oh, by the way, I'm watching the ads and it's like for the merch and I seen Cody and who's so yeet? 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet. Can't see me. For John Cena, can't see me.
Well, WWE takes over Atlanta this July with Saturday night's main event in Evolution, State Farm Arena.
Evolution. Let's go.
Tickets are available now using the code WWE 2025. Tickets on sale to the public this Wednesday at 10 a.m. only at Ticketmaster.com. Well, our main event tonight on Monday Night Raw is to determine who will face Randy Orton Saturday at Night of Champions in the King of the Ring Finals. It could be this man. Main event, Jey Uso, the former world champion, takes on his friend Cody Rhodes live in our main event tonight.
Who we got, Cody or Jay? Unfortunately, I really want Jay to win. Really want him to, but it would make no sense if he won this. Cody Rhodes got this. The American Nightmare is going to win. I want Jay to win. I would not care if one or the other would win, but it doesn't make sense for Cody to go against Randy in my eyes.
Bill, you made it very clear that you would seek revenge against Gunther after what he said about you and your family at Bad Blood last year. It appears that revenge is going to come 2 weeks from Saturday in Atlanta on NBC as part of Saturday night's main event. What is it about Gunther that puts you in this type of mood?
First and foremost, did you expect anything less of me? Did you think there was any way I was going to let that slide?
Zero.
Exactly. I take my family to a WWE event as a bystander, as
Okay.
a fan, trying to relax, no stress, don't have to worry about who I'm wrestling. wrestling that night. Don't have to worry about anything. Just got to go have fun. And I step into a verbal assault from Gunther. The lack of respect from him that I saw that night was pretty unbelievable. It was astonishing to me. Did he embarrass me in front of my wife? Absolutely. Did he embarrass me in front of my son? No question. Did he embarrass me in front of my fans and my adopted hometown of Atlanta? 100%. So there was absolutely no way I was going to let him get away with that. I didn't know when, I didn't know where I was going to seek my revenge and introduce him to who Goldberg really is, whether it's a 58-year-old man or a 28-year-old man. I don't care if I've got one foot in the grave. Nobody's ever going to talk to me like that and get away with it. So yeah, he embarrassed me in front of my family.
I mean, he kind of did, though. He
And
did
so,
embarrass your ass.
As I'm vying for my retirement match and wondering who my opponent's going to be, I thought it was quite serendipitous that he stepped up and pretty much put himself into that spot. I think it was a logical choice because he ain't getting away with it. As long as I'm breathing and as long as I can step foot into that ring, I am going to make him pay. Michael, I am going to beat the out of Gunther.
Ooh, Bill Goldberg, I want to believe you. I really do. I want to believe you. But are you going to do that? Are you actually going to do that? Or is Gunther going to beat your ass?
Your retirement match, your final match in professional wrestling. He looked me in the eye and he says, yes, it is. Then I said, what happens if you win the World Heavyweight Championship? Goldberg says,
I don't think Goldberg's going to win it. It makes no sense if he wins. It makes no sense that he wins.
We can guarantee that the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General Gunther, wants to make sure it's the last.
The Ring General Gunther versus Goldberg. Goldberg needs to not win this match, because if he does win this match, it would be a little weird. It would be a little dumb, in my opinion. Unless we go for the cash-in. Unless we're going for cash-in. Dominic Mysterio.
I miss Liv too, but we all know Liv. And we all know she wouldn't want us sitting around here sulking all day, okay? So come on, let's fire up.
Let's do it.
You're still Intercontinental Champion, okay? And once you get cleared by medical, you're gonna show AJ Styles exactly why they call you Dirty Dom. Roxy, you face Jade Cargill tonight. And when you beat her, you're gonna go on to become the Queen of the Ring. JD?
I don't know. Okay, Jade Cargill or Roxanne Perez, the Prodigy.
Speaking of tag team titles, Raquel, you are the women's tag team champions, okay? So chin up, everyone. We're good.
Yeah, but what about Pierce and Nick? They still haven't made a decision on Liv and I or these women's tag team championships.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when it comes, okay? But
I think Roxanne Perez.
Did he say? What did you just say? No, what did you just say? Say something like
yes,
this. Come on.
that's it. Exactly. That's what we need. Get fired up. That's the enforcer I know. You can't just let Rhea Ripley walk all over you like she did last week. We need you as the enforcer. And the enforcer we know would go out there and make her.
Okay, I think Roxanne Perez is probably gonna
Right, yeah.
lose.
I'll take care of Rhea.
Go on. Yes,
I think Roxanne Perez is gonna lose. I think Roxanne Perez is going to lose.
Everything's
I
gonna be okay.
don't see Roxanne Perez getting that huge push yet, where it's like immediately onto the roster and then here she comes. Like here she comes already with a title match with either against Tiffany Stratton right currently.
Have a little sympathy, Cole.
A storm is coming.
Okay. Jade Cargill. Hello, Jade. Welcome, welcome.
The following is a semi-finals match in the Queen of the Ring tournament. And to the
Yeah.
from
Go
It's a
Jade.
treat for those of us on Monday Night Raw to have the
Jade.
opportunity to see
I'm thinking
the
Jade's got
powerful
this
Jade
one in the bag.
Cargill
in my
in
opinion.
action.
I think Jade's got this one in the bag. I feel like it makes sense for Jade Cargill to go for either the champion, one of the championships, either the heavyweight, not the heavyweight. She hasn't made enough. Like, I think it'd probably have to be the undisputed if Nia Jax won it. It'd have to be. No, like it just. Naomi's probably. Honestly, I hate to say this because I really don't like Naomi, but I think Naomi is going to win her cash in. She's gonna cash in and she's gonna successfully cash in on either Nia Jax, whoever wins the last woman standing match, or Tiffany Stratton. And if Tiffany keeps it up until Nia Jax, until Jade Cargill gets her match. If she does get the match, you know, she could lose today, but I think it's gonna be Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton, and Jade Cargill takes the W. That's what I'm thinking right now, boys. That's what I'm thinking. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like, let's get like some stuff stirred up. Tell me if I'm wrong, boys. Always tell me if I'm wrong, or if you got your own opinion.
Introducing Wegovy through Hims. Ready to lose up to 20% of your body weight or more? Through Hims, this FDA-approved treatment for weight loss is available for 50% off. Now you can feel confident about losing weight and keeping it off, all at an affordable price. Hims offers access to personalized weight loss treatment plans that promote sustained, long-term weight loss and improve your overall health. Get weight loss results that last with Wegovy through Hims.
Can I get a hell yeah? Wait. Can I get a hell yeah?
Let's settle this like men with Walmart's Express Delivery. And as for you, I recommend a journal. Practice using your words instead of your fists. The Walmart you thought you
Woo! 4 letters, 1 word. Lost. Jey Uso has lost his heavyweight championship to Gunther. And unfortunately, that is true. Jey, and that was sucked. That sucked for me, honestly, guys. That really did suck. Oh no way! Is that actually unlisted right now? No, public. Done. Save. Can I see my stream? I'm hoping it's not unlisted.
I told you. I'm back.
You know, the What's Your Story podcast is hosted by WWE icon Steph McMahon, with new episodes debuting every other week. This week's guest, WWE President Nick
I'm
Khan.
live, right?
Download What's Your Story with Stephanie
Yeah,
McMahon
it's
on all
live.
audio
I'm good,
platforms
right?
and watch on WWE YouTube.
2 are watching.
Do you have a second? Look, I just want to really wish you good luck tonight. And I'm sorry for being a bit weird last week. Nobody knows more than I do
Trying to figure
how
this
much
out.
you've earned this title shot.
Oh, let's go Lyra and Bailey. All right.
Your permission to get title opportunities anymore. I mean, it's like that now, Lyra. Okay, I'm sorry. Look, this title match has been on my mind all week. It means a lot to me, but I promise, when I beat Becky tonight, you're first in line, okay?
Okay, I just want to make sure we're cool.
We're cool.
Okay.
Okay, it's all good.
Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Bailey, a lot on her mind. She takes on Becky for the Intercontinental title later on tonight. Meanwhile, Roxanne Perez, the Prodigy, looks to
I don't think Becky's gonna lose it this quickly.
2025 as she takes on Jade Cargill from Friday Night SmackDown. It's the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. The winner heads to Saturday, Night of Champions versus Asuka.
Asuka. I really wish Alexa Bliss would win, man.
It'll be 1 p.m. Eastern and 10 if you're Roxanne Perez, what do you need to do to knock off the powerful Jade Cargill tonight, Corey?
As I said a few minutes ago, Roxanne Perez possesses skills and wisdom beyond her years in this game. Roxanne needs to stick with what brought her to the dance. She needs to utilize her technique and her knowledge of this business and stay the hell away from the power of Jade Cargill.
Yeah, there's so much on the line. If you win the Queen of the Ring tournament, you get an opportunity at the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam. Look what happened last year when Nia Jax won the 2024 Queen of the Ring, went on to SummerSlam to beat Bayley to win the WWE title. Speaking of Nia Jax, she actually knocked off Jade in this tournament last year, Corey, albeit via disqualification.
I assure you, Jade Cargill is using that as fuel. Few superstars do it as well. Anytime you tell Jade she can't do something, she will do it just to prove you wrong.
I mean, Roxanne, I don't think Roxanne is going to win. Right, guys? No, we know she ain't winning, right? We know that it's going to be Jade, right? Jade's winning, right? I mean, I think Jade's going to win, personally. But I don't know about, like, you guys. You think it's going to be Roxanne Perez, you know? Or are we thinking, like, or we think Jade? I don't think Roxanne Perez is going to get the Queen of the Ring. Okay, my prediction is if Jade Cargill doesn't get it, Roxanne Perez is going all the way. Roxanne Perez is going to go all the way.
Think about Cargill, Corey. You know, she's never competed for a singles championship in her career. Would have the opportunity if she wins Queen of the Ring.
And I think that sort of irks Jade Cargill. She looks to fulfill the prophecy that she set for herself. Jade feels that she's already the uncrowned Queen of the Ring, whether the tournament's going on or not.
And again, this cat and mouse game continues between Roxanne and Jade. Perez looking to use her quickness. And Jade Cargill again.
Damn.
That pop-up, face first goes Perez. And the power game obviously in Cargill's corner.
I think Roxy's going to want to go back to the cat and mouse game. Perez possesses a next-level in-ring IQ, a proud pupil of the two-time WWE Hall of Famer, my partner on Tuesday nights on NXT, Booker T.
Yeah, Roxanne, a little payback by Jade with that slap that time, and Roxanne now hanging Jade up on the second rope, and Perez with an opportunity.
Up and around we go, but Cargill able to put the brakes on.
Oh, and a backbreaker knee right to the spine.
Backbreaker, damn. Jade is fucking her up.
Athlete, boatload of charisma. She's extremely confident. Said at one point that she's obsessed with all this, winning in a WWE ring.
And if I had to poke a hole in the game with Jade Cargill, she does tend to get a little overconfident, like she is right now, but that could just get under the skin of Roxanne Perez.
Well, we'll see how Roxanne reacts to this. Roxanne, a former two-time NXT Women's Champion, and Perez going to slowly buy some time and roll out of the ring. And Cargill, again in pursuit.
I think Perez is trying to lure Jade in.
And she did just that. Cargill just averted disaster there as she caught Perez with an elbow to the mouth.
The Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, keeping a close eye on this one, wondering who will oppose her at Night of Champions.
Come on.
Look at the power of Jade Cargill.
Yeah, just carrying Perez on her shoulders up the steps. Perez slides underneath it.
Oh,
That's a smart move. Went for the back of the leg, dropped Jade on the steps and out. A drop kick to the knee of Cargill into the steel. Roxanne's taken over.
I heard a guy in the audience call Jade baby girl. What the fuck?
Confused?
That's crazy. That's fucking, that's outlandish. What the hell, guys? Come on. Come on, guys, in the WWE universe. Why are you trying to get your freak on with WWE stars that you'll never ever get with in your entire life? Come on, guys. Let's not get freaky now. We don't need to be getting freaky with them. They probably got lives outside of that. Come on.
Watching her first hockey game.
Don't need to be getting freaky.
And then before you know it, you're watching hers. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Get 5% cash back on everyday purchases, like gas, with the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa Signature. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
For adults with obesity, Zepbound means change.
It's changing what I believe is possible when it comes to weight loss.
Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off.
Don't take if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, planning, or taking birth control, taking Zepbound will follow your
Achoo!
may cause low blood pressure.
Yeah!
Side effects include nausea,
Yeah!
vomiting, which can cause
Four letters.
dehydration and worse.
One word.
Provider of
See?
Zepbound. Explore savings options today.
Kobe. See? I know you can't see me right now, guys, but like, I'll try to fix that. I just maybe that's what y'all want. You wanted to keep my face out of the picture while you just watch a blank screen with title of Raw and it says Jey Uso versus Cody Rhodes. Yeah, that's what we all want. We want to see this totally. Saturday from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Potentially. Potentially. We might not get that match.
John Cena, CM Punk, for the undisputed WWE Championship, WWE Night of Champions.
1 p.m. on Saturday. That's crazy.
And we are back as Roxanne Perez delivers an uppercut. Jade Cargill is in trouble as Roxanne Perez is focused on the injured leg of Cargill. And
Okay.
Perez with what's been great offense so far, and now Cargill, though, looking to use her power.
Go Cargill.
The adrenaline beginning to flow. Jade able to post off of her leg for a moment.
Yeah, and back to the injured leg. Perez has been incredible in her strategy here. Saw her do this to Rhea Ripley a few weeks back, and out of Cargill tonight. And then that running uppercut to the back of the neck by Perez. Roxanne, nice springboard moonsault. Cover now for the win.
You're not getting it, bro.
Cargill kicks out at 2. Again, the winner.
Not even phased. I wasn't even phased. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Night of Champions. And man, Perez doing an outstanding job here.
Yeah, Roxanne just needs to do her best to keep her cool, not get frustrated, not make any mistakes, because she is in complete control of Jade Cargill. As we take another look at this picture-perfect double jump springboard moonsault, nearly ended it in favor of Perez.
13,433 tonight in Nationwide Arena. The thing about Roxanne, too, and you mentioned earlier, she's so young, still has so much of a career ahead of her, but she acts like a veteran in the ring.
Well, because Roxanne possesses the skill set of a veteran.
Again, you mentioned earlier, trained by the great Hall of Famer, Booker T. Again, that bad leg seemed to be given out. Perez now trying to lock in a sleeper here on Cargill.
Well, it's in completely, but it's in enough.
Yeah, Cargill down to one knee now. Perez trying to...
And again, we talked about how Roxanne was attacking the leg.
Jade Cargill is not tapping out to a sleeper. She did, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Create the separation, though, driving Perez into the corner as Jade collapses to the mat. Roxanne may have an opening here.
Roxanne Perez perched on the top turnbuckle.
And Perez, caught by Cargill.
Caught your ass, bitch. And bam.
All-the-way slam that would make Hall of Famer JBL proud. And a Kempo bad leg and all. Not sure how wise that was.
It's an instinctive reaction.
And Jade, though, starting to build momentum. Takes out Perez and another
Jade's keeping
one by
momentum
Jade.
even on a bad leg.
Jade Cargill. Big boot to Perez off the ropes. And Jade with a spine buster.
Spine buster. Fuck yeah, let's go.
And Jade fired up here tonight against a very competitive Roxanne Perez.
Cargill now stalking a down Perez.
That was different. That'll play mind games.
Another.
Slams Perez to the mat. Cover now by Jade. Hooks both legs. Roxanne able to kick out.
Come on,
We
Jade.
mentioned it earlier. I mentioned it. Jade has a tendency to get a little overconfident, as we just saw. Had she gone straight
Come on,
into the cover,
Jade.
had she not taken that extra second for the
You can do it.
extracurricular
You
activities,
can do it.
this one could be over.
Yeah, Roxanne putting up a hell of a fight here tonight. Roxanne's tenacious. Going to be a massive star in this business.
Boom. Right to the face.
Albeit a toothless one.
A kick by Cargill, and this could be the beginning of the end.
Here it is.
Oh, and Perez.
Caution pin.
What a counter. Bridging cover. Cargill at 2.
That was actually crazy. I was kind of like.
Jade went for the big boot. Perez caught her with one of her own.
Roxanne showing her technical wizardry inside the ring. Here comes Perez.
And caught by Cargill.
Yeah.
Down.
Oh my God.
Cargill. Roxanne with an opportunity. Kick right to the back of the neck. Cover on Cargill to advance. Tonight at Champions. Cargill kicks it
Say,
through.
no way.
Don't
Roxanne Perez
panic,
can't do this.
Roxanne. Roxanne's got Jade down. She's got Jade hurt and in trouble. What an opportunity for Perez here tonight.
It can be so disheartening for a competitor, though, when you've hit your best shot and then some, and they still keep kicking out.
And now Perez talking trash to Cargill.
Roxanne spending a little too much valuable time.
Come on, Cargill.
With the right hand. I think that just
Don't let this
Kick by Perez now looking for
Judgment Day bastard, Roxanne Perez.
Boot. Oh, just barely got her. I don't think she got enough of her, but maybe just enough. And Cargill now. Lifting Perez up.
Favorite move in WWE. Not even a finisher. It doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter.
Oh, and,
I love
again, trying to put Perez in
one of my
position.
favorites
She does now. Oh, face first.
is,
Perez
you know,
over
the
Jade
stunner.
in cover now for the win by Cargill. She's gonna face off.
Let's go, Cargill! Let's go!
Corey, that was a test.
One of my favorite moves.
Tonight, and she passed against the very game.
Stone Cold Stunner and the pedigree. I love the pedigree.
Credit to Perez. She made Jade Cargill earn this.
Jade Cargill, I think he's going to take it all the way.
With the W and entry into the Queen of the Ring final, where the Empress of Tomorrow awaits. That could be a career-defining test for the Storm of WWE. Take another look at this. The power of Cargill delivering a powerbomb and then realizing she needed a little insurance. Roxanne Perez, congratulations, you have been jaded.
So now the match is set for a night of champions. 8 o'clock local,
Go.
10 o'clock on the East Coast, 10 o'clock on the
Jade
West
Cargill
Coast.
wants
Coming
Queen
Saturday.
of the Ring.
Riyadh, Saudi
Wants.
Arabia.
I think she's going to get it. Asuka!
Miss Cargill comes Saturday. The
Wearing an Oni man.
tomorrow. Asuka. There is history between these two in the tag team ranks. Now they go one-on-one.
Asuka versus Jade Cargill. I'm gonna say Jade Cargill.
Saturday.
That's my prediction.
And that's going to be a heck of a matchup come Saturday. Early pick, Asuka or Cargill.
It's too close to tell at this point. I have never in my life bet against Asuka, but with the performance we just saw to Jade Cargill, Jade may prove a lot of people wrong.
Next week, when we get to Monday
May.
Night Raw, we'll have a new Queen of the Ring. We'll have a new King of the Ring.
I think
as
she will.
Well. Monday Night Raw, very special start time live from Pittsburgh next Monday night on Netflix. 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock on the West Coast here in the United States. Monday Night Raw, special start time next week. Who will be King of the Ring when we come to Pittsburgh next week? Well, our main event tonight
So next week will be
Cody Rhodes.
6.
Could be Jey Uso. We're gonna find out
Crazy.
tonight.
2 hours earlier than you. Last Friday.
On a mission, desperate to win the crown.
And the other semifinalist has arrived. Jey Uso.
Yeet. Yeet.
You don't even have to say nothing, Noose. Because me and you been in the trenches. From fighting my family to winning tag team gold
Okay.
to finishing our stories at WrestleMania.
Yeah, and then losing it 51 days later. God dang it.
We both been to the mountaintop.
Cody, this Monday, Uzi, there's only room for one of us. I gotta get mine, Cody, just like you gotta get yours. I know it ain't personal, it's strictly business. On Monday night, please believe there's gonna be 4 letters, 1 word.
I think Jay, I really want Jay to win it, man. I really do. But it makes more sense for Cody Rhodes to win, right? Really? Like, if Jay Uso goes against Randy Orton is destroying Jay. I mean, like, there's no way he's gonna beat that guy. Fuck you, bastard.
Saturday night's main event earlier tonight. Gunther, the champ, joins us live
Fuck you.
on Netflix.
Hate you. I hate you. But that means he's doing a good job as a heel.
I know we only just met, but I can't imagine my life without you.
If you really hate a heel, they're doing a good job. Because that's their point, is make you hate them. I just forgot that that's like one I probably shouldn't play, and I didn't realize. Beavis and Butthead are coming to Call of Duty. Oh my god, that is bad. That's terrible. Bow, bow, ba-da-do. I am Iron Man.
Before I could use my mind.
Batman's reoccurring nightmare, Ozzy biting off his head. Ha ha. Very funny, Facebook. Very funny. You're hilarious.
All conditions normal.
Need a little help? We got help. Need some advice? We got advice. No matter what.
Oh yeah.
We have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Exceptional customer service. Just one part that makes
Four
you
letters.
understandable.
One word.
The professional parts people.
Oh, O'Reilly Auto Parts. Ow!
If you had to choose, would you give yourself a root canal or run payroll?
Oh, run payroll. Huh? Paying my team with Gusto takes just a few clicks. They automatically file my taxes for me, too.
Can I run payroll too? Choose payroll without the pain. That's working with Gusto. Buying a car is kind of a big deal. But you use the Car Guru. That's the price calculator. The deals come to you.
Car Guru? Is that what this is
Big
called?
deals right when you need them. Car Gurus.
Car Gurus. Shut up.
Here at Mint, we love green, and I'm excited.
Ryan Reynolds.
That will save you a lot of green. We're teaming up with Samsung to give you unlimited premium wireless and the new Galaxy S25 with Galaxy AI for $30 a month. Your friends will be green with envy, and those little green bubbles, not an issue anymore. So you can like the messages and do a proper group chat with any phone. Video that doesn't look like it was filmed on a brick. Turns out it actually is easy being green. The frog is a liar.
The frog is a liar. MetLife Stadium. SummerSlam. Planning on watching that bitch.
Well, this past weekend, we had a meeting across the river. The Hudson River, that is. We were on the West Side Highway in Manhattan, in New York City, for Fanatics Fest, the celebration of
Fanatics Fest.
athletes
This past
at the
weekend.
Javits Center in New York. Of course, we had the SummerSlam kickoff show where I was joined by Peter Rose.
Which I don't understand why it was so early. Normally our kickoff show isn't that early.
MetLife Stadium in New Jersey on August 2nd and August 3rd. Even John Cena apologized to me for the way that he's been treating me as of late. Also, superstars participated in all kinds of
Tom Brady
activities, autograph signings, sporting events, photo sessions, and many athletes and celebrities, well, they all wanted to be WWE superstars and make their own WWE-type entrance, including James Harden, dressed as Hulk Hogan.
Speed. It's speed. Tom Brady again. And Eli Manning.
I've said this to you both before. When it comes to women's tag team titles, I think you both have a great chance.
Sheamus, Natalia, and Alpha
You
Academy.
did an amazing job last week, and don't lose sight of how great you are.
Yeah, I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Don't worry about it. At least I got to put Rusev in his place for a little bit.
Sheamus.
Yeah.
Next time.
It's okay. Out.
Rusev.
Hey, fella. You're still pretending to be everybody's friend. But this place is full of people like you. Smiles to their face, knife to the back.
Smile through the fist. Knife
Trying
to
to
the
roll
back.
me up. Because now I march to beat of my own drum. And that drum is the 10 beats to the barrel, which I would love to smash against that chest of yours.
I do my damage in the ring like a god. And you do yours back here like a snake.
You're God now, are you? Some God. I remember you being the most embarrassing and egotistical member of the League of Nations. That's what I remember. I'm tired of talking, fella. So what's it gonna be? No more BS. It's time to put up or shut up!
I'm gonna make you new memories.
Rusev versus Sheamus. Yeah, baby.
I cannot wait for those two.
Yeah, baby.
Once again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight Monday Night Raw is live on Netflix and presented by Snickers.
Presented by Snickers. Snickers. Presented by Gunther is here. Fuck you, buddy. Fucking hate your ass, buddy. Gunther.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the World Heavyweight Champion!
Ooh. Ring general. General. Ring general.
The World Heavyweight Champion had last week prior to his
General.
confrontation with the WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg.
Gunther.
We mentioned it before. It is set
Fucking
in
hate
stone.
you, buddy.
July 12th, Saturday night.
Yeah, I really want Goldberg to win, but I know he's not. There's no way Goldberg will. Right.
Hall of Famer has a chance to dethrone Gunther.
Last week was supposed to be my celebration. Me celebrating, regaining what's rightfully mine, the World Heavyweight Championship. But instead, none other than Bill Goldberg walked down here, looked me straight into the eye, and told me that I am next.
In the last, because that should be his last fucking match.
So I
He's
did a lot
old.
of thinking. I thought a lot about what it means to be next. Usually being next means getting speared out of your boots, jackhammer, 1, 2, 3, and wake up looking at the lights. Bill Goldberg is the most destructive man of his generation. But it is not
Fair enough.
1999 anymore. It is 2025, and right now, I'm the guy. I'm the best professional wrestler in this company, and the World Heavyweight Championship around my waist proves it.
Goldberg.
And I heard what Bill Goldberg had to say. Intense as always, but there's nothing he can say that will change my perception about him. And my perception is that I see a 58-year-old one-trick pony that can't lace my boots.
You say that all the time about people you think can't beat you, is they can't lace your boots.
So, Bill, I want to take the moment now and officially apologize to your wife and to your son for everything that I'm gonna do to the man that used to be Goldberg. I'm unlike anybody you ever stepped in the ring with. I embarrassed you once, and at Saturday night's main event, I'm gonna embarrass you again, because it's my personal responsibility to make sure that the legacy and the myth of Bill Goldberg forever dies.
Wow. Well, Goldberg.
I honestly expected Goldberg to come out.
Gunther is fired up and as intense as I've ever seen him. Could spell the end of Goldberg.
Excuse me, Becky. I know you're getting ready to defend your Intercontinental Championship, but I was hoping that I could get your thoughts on the challenge.
My thoughts. I just witnessed Bailey and Lyra conspiring to work together. Because that's the only way that they know they can get this title off me. So you know what? I've said too much already.
All right, fair enough. Thank you, Becky. Cole Graves, as I send it back to you, Becky, understandably focused on her upcoming. Actually, you know what? Hold that thought. Hey, Sami.
Sami Zayn.
Do you have a second? I know this isn't a good time, but I know you're coming off a tough loss to Randy Orton on Friday night, but we all know how much becoming a world champion means to you. So I have to ask, on behalf of the WWE Universe, how are you processing this loss?
That's quite a response. What does encompass? Listen, I'm not trying to get under your nerves. Let's just speak plainly here. You really had me. I believed every single thing you said last week. It was a great speech. I'm good enough to become the world's champion. But what happened? Exactly what I told you would happen. You wrestled the Viper, and he dropped you. Am I right? I mean, honestly, Sami, when are you gonna get it through your thick skull that all this, the way you are, the way you want to be, Sami, you're never gonna be world champion. Okay.
Thank you.
I am done talking to you. I talked to Adam Pearce. Our match is official.
Thank God.
TikTok.
Stop it.
Got him.
Well, Sami
That's exactly what he wanted from Sami. He wanted to beat the fuck out of him and prove to him that, yeah, to win, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you, dude. Or you actually got to bring the fucking heat.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not quite sure what Becky Lynch was watching earlier on. I don't think Bailey and Lyra were conspiring against her. Lyra was basically wishing Bailey good luck tonight, and Bailey saying, you'll get first dibs on the title if I win.
But can you really blame Becky Lynch for being in that headspace? I mean, Becky understands what it means to be a champion
Go,
in
Becky.
WWE. you are perpetually
I don't think
target.
Bailey
And
needs to
Becky
get
has
it right
be a fan of the
now.
heat
I
because
think it
Becky
needs.
is very familiar with what
I
Bailey
think
is
Becky
capable
might need to
of.
hold
This
on
woman,
to it
prior
for a
to the creation
while.
of the United States Intercontinental Championship, was the Grand Slam champion in the women's division. Bailey is a history maker, just like Becky Lynch.
Well, you know, here's the deal with Bailey. Intercontinental Championship up for grabs live on Netflix.
Buddy, I don't know if you're going to get it from her, though. I really don't think you will. I really don't think they're going to get it from her. Like, there's no way, right? I just don't see a way that... Oh, hi, Caden. How you doing, buddy? Y'all want to play? I'm waiting on... How you doing, Caden? Welcome. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing good. You're doing good. Hope everything go good today. Going good.
That is the Domino's stuffed crust that you said you've had in the past. Where's the pizza? Domino's has never made a stuffed crust pizza before.
I might have lost the word.
Until now, that is. Introducing Domino's first ever stuffed
Domino's.
We didn't just stuff our crust with cheese. We use our delicious pan pizza dough and sprinkle garlic seasoning and Parmesan on top. It's Domino's first ever stuffed crust pizza. Try it for the first time tonight.
This is phenomenal.
Live sweat more.
Unfortunately, the magic
Sweat can irritate your skin. Take your skin to its happy place. Dove Men's Micro Moisture Technology that nourish your skin. Dove Men, care changes everything.
Laundry, fighting dirty.
Bring the juice, ooh.
When every day feels like Monday, Minute Maid, bring the juice.
Knock, knock. Ding dong. Don't stop watching. It's snack time.
What's next?
And we Twinkies swear you love these. Just get past our zingers.
Funny thing about balding.
We speaking snacky.
Sure, there's the drugs, the oils, and of course the lad's trip to Turkey. But it's genetic, and some dudes are gonna have a dope set of hair, and some dudes aren't. And yet, we're all gonna get ripped on just the same. There is something else I'm going to do. Number one, never be out of shape. Ever.
Stop it.
And number two, save my money. Because the trifecta of fat, bald, and broke is a really tough one to work against. I hate
Rated T for teens.
and the bald
Alright, they just go the Shaq. Four letters, one word. Ooh. Yeet. Oh, Kevin Owens is going to be on the new episode of What Do You Want to Talk About Wednesday.
13,433 on hand at the Nationwide Arena. Becky Lynch set to defend her Intercontinental Championship against Bailey. Long-time rivalry renewed here tonight.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship! Introducing first, the challenger from from Dublin, Ireland, she is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the Man, Becky Lynch!
For the 9th time.
Okay.
These two rivals will go one-on-one. Becky Lynch holding an edge with 5 wins to 3. The last time they
Did
went
Becky
one-on-one
Lynch not put
back in
plates on
February of
hers?
2023,
Or
over
can you
2
not put
years
plates
ago
on those?
when they met inside a steel cage match. Tonight, it is for the coveted Women's
Or they're
Intercontinental
planning on
Championship.
changing
And an interesting note, Corey, Bayley is actually competing in this matchup, she told me earlier today, in the gear she was planning to wear at WrestleMania. Now, before that was taken away from her by the attack by Becky Lynch a few days prior.
Now that the bell is rung, we are about to find out where Bayley truly exists in this game. Where is Bayley's head? Is she as
All right,
ready
Bayley,
as she says she is?
let's see what you
Or
got,
is
Bayley.
WrestleMania the thread that will unravel
I don't
the great
think you're gonna
career
win,
of
but
This is the first match for Bayley since
I think it's gonna be
April
Becky Lynch.
14th,
Unless
the
Becky
days
Lynch wants to
prior
go
WrestleMania.
take care of her kid again, go on a big old
She was
hiatus.
defeated by the Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax. Becky Lynch now shoving Bayley away. Very emotional confrontation between these two last week.
There's a great deal of history between both of these women as Bayley begins to tee off on the champion. But the reality of the situation is, they came up through NXT together. Sure, they teamed alongside one another. They were 2 of the great 4 horsewomen. But the fact is, they both evolved in their own separate ways as competitors. These are 2 totally different women.
And of course, Bayley, a former NXT Women's Champion. Becky as well, although Becky would win that title once she had made it to the main roster. And now Bayley, with that sliding elbow to the spine. Bayley again sliding clothesline. Oh, Becky able to roll through.
Man.
This counter, looking for the disarmer, and Bayley, who knows
I
her
never,
so well, able
I
to
never
counter
really
all
had
of
the
her
funnest
offense.
time watching the matches that I don't really care about, and it's usually the ones that are the less hyped up, or the Intercontinental stuff. Like, I don't really care about the Intercontinental stuff all that much. I really don't.
And I would just
So, like, I really don't think I should do it.
Hanging Becky up on the second rope.
Their mindsets are completely different. Bayley has always done her best to look out for the rest of the roster.
Well,
think about it. For the majority of her career, she's brought damage control to WWE. Bayley regularly goes down to the performance
So I'll be right back, boys. I'm gonna go piss.
Oh, elbow to the back of the neck.
Becky Lynch realized that sometimes the secret to success is stepping out on your own. Forget the fans, forget the rest of the roster, make your money, win your titles.
Yeah, just turning your back on everyone. Just ask Lyra Valkyria all about that. Becky, of course, who took Bayley out of WrestleMania with a sneak attack. Becky would team with Lyra. They'd win the tag titles. The next coming up, and then on Raw, they'd lose the titles, and Becky would turn on Lyra. And Bayley,
all means to an end, Cole.
Becky again looking for an armbar or disarmer, and Bayley able to counter. Both these women, winners of the Women's Rumble over the years. Bayley, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner. Bayley launched out to the apron.
Big right hand connects. Down goes the champion. Bayley making the climb toward the top.
And Becky on the apron trying to make it back to her feet.
That was a smart decision. A veteran move by Bayley, repositioning herself.
Oh, well, maybe not. Becky able to take control and about tearing Bayley's arm out of her socket. Becky's taken over.
One of the biggest matches in boxing history. A heavily disputed decision.
Versus Amanda Serrano. Look at this action. Greatness demands a trilogy. Friday, July 11th.
It's just like our new house. I hope you have an American Home Shield warranty. Leaky toilet? Fixed. Clogged AC coils? Fixed. Oven beyond repair? Ta-da! If AHS can't fix your cover item, then replace it, no matter its age.
Smart.
Oh, happy family. Is that us? American Home Shield. Sign up today at ahs.com.
Welcome back to Pop Jones. I'm finding things in life. Ordering more to save more off the Papa Parenting.
meets Atlanta with an unforgettable weekend as the Great American Bash kicks off the action while Evolution makes history. And in the heart of it all, Saturday night's main event featuring the return of the icon, Goldberg. 3 massive shows, 1 legendary question.
In this matchup in front of over 13,000 at Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio tonight. Bayley the challenger, Becky Lynch the champion.
Alright, let's watch this match.
Bayley was in control for much of the matchup until Becky Lynch went after the arm that Becky injured right before WrestleMania.
Goldberg.
Bayley throughout most of this matchup.
Bayley's been able to fight through the pain. Here comes the adrenaline dumping the champion, belly-to-back suplex. This is what Lynch wanted to avoid.
And now that running knee by Bayley, and Bayley starting to climb back into this. Becky was going for frequent covers, looking to put Bayley away, understanding that this rally may come.
Goldberg.
Oh, what a takedown by Bayley. And a kick out at 2.
Bayley with a little homage to the legendary Victoria with that side slam. Not enough to put Becky Lynch away for 3.
And Bayley starting to feel it now, may have the momentum in this matchup. Becky's in trouble.
And notice how cautiously Bayley's moving at this point. Understanding she's potentially got an injured arm. She's not at 100%, but the opportunity is right.
And Bayley now.
Here we go!
Bayley to belly. Becky Lynch knows her so well. Turns it around. Bayley able to counter into a snap mare. Looking for a disarmer, perhaps, which is Becky's move, but what a suplex by Lynch.
Damn.
Brutal belly to back by the champion. Here we go.
And now went for the manhandle slam. Bayley to belly. There it is. Champion.
That's going to be a 2 count.
Hook of the leg for the win, and a kick out by Lynch.
As expected, this matchup has delivered back and forth action. Vicious, desperate belly-to-back suplex by the champion, but the challenger answers with the Bayley-to-belly suplex, a maneuver that's brought Bayley so much success throughout her career, but couldn't do the job tonight.
Only 2 women have held the Intercontinental Championship. The inaugural winner, Lyra Valkyria. She held it for a number of months until Becky Lynch took the title from her a few weeks ago. Bayley looking to become the 3rd Intercontinental Champion in the women's division.
And another accolade to an incredible career.
And Bayley into the corner. Oh. Becky Lynch out of harm's way. Bad arm into the turnbuckle for Bayley, but Bayley Becky neck first into the turnbuckle. And now Bayley,
sunset flip sent Becky spine first into the buckle.
And Bayley with an opportunity. Cover
Gonna be a
for
2
the
count.
championship. Becky at 2.
Pin him, guys, pin him. Me. Every time I play like 2K, that's me. I'm like, pin him. After I do like 1 signature move on you, I'm like, pin him. That's me.
Becky in trouble. Bayley going to climb up top. Bayley's comfortable up there. We've seen her do this a number of times in the past. Taking a little bit too much time, and it allows Becky to regroup.
The extra moment necessary to stabilize herself on the climb may have cost the challenger Bayley.
Both women up in the high-risk district, high above the ring. And Becky may have the upper hand now. Blows to the spine. And Becky and Bayley taken down with a superplex. And Becky looking for the armbar. Armbar in. The armbar's in on Bayley. Bayley trying to block it. Does a good job
back
of
the
it.
shoulders.
And a kick out, forcing Becky now trying to turn it into the disarmer. And Becky knows her. Bayley knows her so well. Able to counter. Shoulders down. Kick out by Lynch.
Bayley trying to turn the champion over, potentially for a Boston Crab. Lynch fighting her way out. There it is. Half crab.
Half crab by Bayley. Remember the bad arm.
Yeah, that might be the only reason it's a half crab. I think Bayley intended on a full Boston Crab, but her right arm's still giving her trouble.
And that may allow Becky Lynch to make it to the ropes and force a break. Remember, Bayley can only win the title via tap out or pinfall. And again, that bad arm may have cost Bayley right there.
Boot to the face, biatch.
Becky favoring her knee now.
Both of these women leaving everything they have in the center of the ring for the right to become Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, two of the all-time greats in the women's division in WWE battling it out for the Intercontinental Championship. Two women who blazed the trail in the women's evolution. Went for the manhandle slam. Bayley able to counter, and Bayley with a manhandle slam of her own, using Becky's move, but
Becky realized exactly what the situation at hand was.
Or was it just momentum that...
No, I think Lynch knew full well she just got nailed with her own maneuver and had to get the heck out of Dodge ASAP.
Well, Bayley looked like she may have had Becky in position to win this match. And now Bayley set right over the announce table and into our laps here at ringside. And Becky with an opportunity now.
Oh, no. Lynch is...
And Lynch is...
Well, you mentioned it, called Champion's Advantage. If Becky wins this by countout, she retains her title.
What are you doing, Becky? Becky, what are you doing? Becky is burying Bayley. And to Corey's point, a countout means Becky keeps her championship.
A win is a win is a win when you're the champ.
She just buried Bayley under a number of chairs here at ringside. And wait a minute, over Corey's back, Lyra Valkyrie out here now, coming to Bayley's aid.
Oh, look out,
It's gonna be DQ. DQ.
And now Becky Lynch gets in the middle of it. Lyra Valkyrie is...
Hey, don't touch her, you're gonna...
Oh no, Lyra's had enough. Lyra up on the apron.
Look, Becky wants Lyra to hit her.
Of
Becky
course she
knows
does.
it's gonna force a disqualification.
And Bayley threw Lyra out.
And it's gonna cause Bayley to lose.
Struck by Lynch, and now Becky with a baseball slide takes out Valkyria.
Bayley from behind looking to capitalize. Just hit the man.
Oh, this might actually cause Bayley to win. This could cause Bayley to win.
Fair play.
We got chaos here at ringside.
Yeah, but Bayley knows she's got to get this
Intercontinental Championship.
Bayley's got to get this one back in the ring. Bayley won't become champion by countout.
Count of 4 by the official. Becky bounced off the ring post. Bayley's got to get Becky back in the ring.
I think Bayley might be letting her emotions get the best of her.
Becky driven into the barricade. Bayley sends Becky back.
This is awesome. Going from the top rope. Top rope. Oh my God.
That's going to cause a disqualification. Lyra had enough. She was taken out by Becky, and she may have just cost Bayley.
Bro, Bayley had that shit in the bag thanks to you, but no. Fuck you. Fuck you, Lyra. You were fine until now.
And Bayley, I believe, is taking exception to this.
This was my match! This is about the champion. It's not about us. It's not about us. This is a DQ.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a result of a disqualification, your winner and still the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man, Becky Lynch!
Corey, the way that I see it is this. Lyra's been screwed over by Becky Lynch. She didn't want that to happen to Bayley. She came out here to help Bayley.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many good intentions you have coming out here, you still fucked her over.
Becky attacked her, and it may have cost Bayley the chance.
I can understand pulling the chairs off of her. I can understand that part, but like getting involved in the match itself is the bad part. Dumbass.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight, one of these men will take on Randy Orton.
It's got to be Cody, but I want Jay to win. Cody's gonna win, but I want Jay to win it. Jay Uso versus Cody Rhodes. Tell me what you think, boys.
Different dogs have.
Oh, say, can you see?
completely, regardless of the cost. And we'll finish this lesson later. Now, far be it from me to laugh at someone else's misfortune unless they deserve it. But in this case, Penta, it was my pleasure watching Braun Breaker destroy you earlier tonight. Maybe I'll finish the job.
Oh,
Maybe I'll
I'm assuming this is what the first opening match
and
was.
show everybody the ridiculous. Hey, stop!
Well, Gable trying a cheap shot.
I told you, Chad. Cero, miedo.
Oh! The sacrifice from Penta. Raquel Rodriguez in the ring. She's rekindled a rivalry with Rhea Ripley. Corey has started a couple of weeks ago in the Queen of the Ring tournament first-round matchup.
Just as it seemed as though Rhea had victory in her fingertips, Raquel would arrive and cost Mommy big time.
And Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez with a brawl. Then last week, Rhea got a little bit of payback.
Rhea did her best to return the favor and rip victory away from the hands of Raquel Rodriguez. But then an emphatic beatdown would ensue, a thunderous riptide on the outside of the ring. And then the assist before the Empress Impact. Asuka would advance with a special thank you to Rhea Ripley.
Rhea, me jodiste y ahora lo vas a ver, pendeja. You're not gonna screw me out of Queen of the Ring and get away with it. So si tú quieres, chiquita, I can drag you out here by that nose ring, or you can make it easy for yourself and get in here and take the beating you deserve, mamona.
They're on their feet for the Eradicator.
Be careful what you wish for, Raquel.
Rhea talking trash and
Let's
marching
go.
to the ring. And here we go. Rhea and Raquel. And Rhea Ripley taking the fight to Rodriguez.
Lefts and rights, dropping bombs is the Eradicator, but Raquel taking Mommy down for the moment.
And Raquel Rodriguez, one of the few women who have a number of Rhea Ripley over the years. And Raquel sent right outside the ring.
Look at the expression on the face of Rhea Ripley. This is a woman who's ready for battle.
And Raquel driving Rhea into the apron and now sending Rhea Ripley over into the timekeeper's area. And the powerhouse Raquel Rodriguez.
You said it, Rhea Ripley unfamiliar with the feeling of being overpowered.
Raquel, we all know what Raquel has in mind. Well, it took a little bit too much time, and now Rhea on our table, Rhea on our announce table, measuring Rodriguez, and Rhea Ripley off the table takes Raquel down. And now drives. Raquel showed the first into the steel steps.
Look at the fury in the eyes of Mommy.
You want tables, pendeja? You want tables?
Hey, Raquel started all this.
Well, Rhea looks all too happy to finish it, Cole.
Rhea done up the table in the ring, and I believe Raquel Rodriguez may be going for a ride.
Raquel go the other way. Oh no, I tried to warn her.
Rhea Ripley will give her some riptide.
Roxanne Perez from behind.
And Roxanne now.
And now Mommy's outnumbered.
Send her to, come on, please. Send her to the table, please.
Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne though bounced off the top turnbuckle by Rhea Ripley. Raquel though caught Rhea.
Oh no,
to Hanabomb. Did you hear the table snap, Cole? Indeed I did. To Hanabomb by Raquel. To Rhea through the table. Roxanne Perez paying dividends for all members of the Judgment Day.
No doubt about it. And tonight, Rhea Ripley, the latest victim.
Raquel Rodriguez with a statement.
I feel like this is gonna start like a big thing between Liv and Raquel, or like Liv and the entirety of Judgment Day.
Roxanne can celebrate like the Florida Panthers. Congratulations to the back-to-back NHL champions who celebrated their win with a beautiful custom Stanley Cup championship. Head over to WWEshop.com, track yours down. They spent all day dancing up and down A1A with more Stanley's Cup.
And who will be celebrating a trip to the King of the Ring finals? Will it be Jey Uso or this man? The American
I think
Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody's gonna win, but I want Jay. I want Jay to win.
Live on Netflix.
Attention fans, get your phones ready.
I would describe myself as a fighter. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 30 years, our fights have been against giants. We have recovered billions and billions and billions of dollars for our clients.
Injured? Call your army. We're ready to roll. If you want a fighter, you can count on us. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Text SUMMER to For the People for a chance to win 2 tickets to SummerSlam and 2K.
I've been alone this whole time.
Death Stranding is coming back for a part 2, maybe.
Never ever be alone.
For the sake of the future, we must all come together.
The perfect ending humanity deserved.
Rated M for mature.
Have Death Stranding 2 on the beach.
Money's always costing money. But when you get the Cash App card and direct deposit at least $300 each month, you're good. In this economy, we can waive that ATM fee. And when distractions happen, and all of a sudden, you've overdrafted, we can give you free overdraft coverage too. And even when your goals feel a million miles away, your savings are still working for you with 4% interest. So you're good.
Dad, come on, let's go.
I'm working on it.
Today, she's watching her first hockey game. And then before you know it, you're watching hers. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Get 5% cash back on everyday purchases, like gas, with the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa Signature. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
Hey, Cupcake! You're craving something sweet, like snacks that leave Twinkies in your eye. So don't wait any longer, and grab them before everything really snowballs. Hostess, we speaky snacky.
Does your family own the entire town?
Close enough.
Struggling. We're gonna lose the restaurants and the harbor. We have to come up with $2 million.
What are you gonna do? I'm gonna take control of things.
Welcome to my opium startup.
The DEA was here.
Selling drugs is the drug.
You touch my husband, I will come for you.
It's hard to find your way back.
You know, 2 weeks from Friday, we're heading to Music City, USA. We'll be on Broadway, Nashville, Bridgestone Arena, and a very special guest, our friend, longtime friend of the WWE, Jelly Roll, massive musical performer on tour, of course, with Post Malone. As we speak, Jelly Roll, special appearance in Nashville, Friday Night SmackDown, 2 weeks from Friday, live on Broadway.
That'd be cool if I could go to that. I just don't got the money for it.
Yeah, sounds good. But a street fight. Even better.
I can do that.
Then it's official.
I couldn't have said that any better myself.
Can't wait for that one, and I also can't wait for this one. At Night of Champions, it'll be John Cena, CM Punk for the undisputed WWE Championship. 15th time they've gone one-on-one in their careers. This has been one of the great rivalries in the history of WWE.
Yin and Yang.
I'm gonna sit here and watch this. They're gonna sit here and advertise it, and they're gonna call it like, "Oh, we're not going," and then they're gonna like postpone this shit.
Two entities in constant flux and transformation, totally interdependent to exist. John Cena and CM Punk. Yin and Yang.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts,
John Cena, the clean-cut, untouchable chosen one.
If you want some, come get some.
A decorated champion. A valiant in-ring competitor, and above all else, a man of the people. And after more than 2 decades in the spotlight, an icon who once set the standard of hustle, loyalty, and respect.
from Chicago, Illinois,
CM Punk. The loud, defiant voice of the voiceless. The rebel who was never meant to be king.
I've been the best ever since day one. There's one thing you're better at than I am, John, and that's kissing ass.
Raging against the system brought him adulation, but never enough to fill the hole deep within. His desire to sit alone atop the summit would lead to bitterness and resentment, self-destruction and banishment. But time changes everything. Yin becomes Yang. Yang becomes Yin. In an infinite dance, struggling to find harmony. Contrasting dualities, destined to be bound. And the battle in which these two have been endlessly engaged finds itself with new motivation.
That title has corrupted you. I've been the victim of an abusive relationship. Because all you've ever done there for 25 years is sit on your ass and watch me be great.
Instead of a graceful exit, John Cena, detached and disillusioned, has vowed to
ruin wrestling for everyone.
While CM Punk has returned from exile, a beacon of hope and change. A new face for the company he once vowed to burn down. The balance has shifted. Light becomes shadow. Shadow now stands in the sun.
I have shut your mouth and beaten your best.
You can't beat me. When I'm at my best, you never could. I won the title. I left with the title. You're trying to follow in my footsteps.
I hate this idea that you're the best in the world. You're not. I'm the greatest of all time. The truth is, Punk, I'm jealous of you. I am jealous that you have conned these people into believing the myth that you're the best in the world. Remember who gave you the stage for your pipe bomb, pal? And what have you done with it since then, huh? Because you changed your values as much as I changed my t-shirts. You're just a loudmouth opportunist who will step on the necks of people who actually work hard if it gets you ahead.
The greatest of all time.
Night of Champions. Ball's in your court, hero.
The best in the world.
You can't see me? I see through you.
yin and yang, positioned once again upon opposing shores for a final reckoning.
That final reckoning takes place Saturday, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, but, well, we actually get things underway on Friday. We have a kickoff show that gets underway at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. on the West Coast on Peacock.
See, they do the kickoff the day before. Why did they do the kickoff for SummerSlam so early? Are they going to do like another kickoff?
Champions, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Pacific time from Riyadh on Saturday.
It's the showdown we've all been waiting for. The best in the world against the greatest of all time with the undisputed WWE Championship on the line. CM Punk challenges champion John Cena.
And also in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the United States Championship up for grabs.
United States Championship up for grabs.
But they don't quite like
United States Champ Solo Sikoa versus Jacob. Bah! Pooh! Solo Sikoa. Sami Zayn and Cross. Saturday. Oh, so Sami Zayn and Cross could be an opener. That'd be a strong opener. And then the Queen of the Ring finals. Jade and Asuka. Asuka, my bad. Asuka. And it could King of the Ring finals Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso. I really want Jey to win, but he's not gonna.
They are pumped up and fired up for main event Jey Uso. They're about to yeet in Columbus. Jey knows what's at stake, Corey. The quickest way to get back in the hunt for the World Heavyweight Championship is to win King of the Ring. You get the champ at SummerSlam.
I caught up with Jey earlier this afternoon, and he told me that in spite of losing his title back to Gunther, Jey feels a new sense of freedom. He says he knows exactly what it takes to make it to the top of the mountain, and he thinks the next time is going to be even better than the first.
What a scene in front of 13.